Hi, welcome back to my channel. Happy Women's Month, everybody. Thank you so much for the sharing of my content. Thank you for sharing the links and reposting on Instagram. I really appreciate that. This has been quite an interesting month for me. As you know, I just partnered with L'Oreal Paris for their Empowered campaign, which has been absolutely incredible. Everything about it was just splendid. I have done a lot of things in my career, but this has got to be the highlight of my career. Okay, getting into today's content. The etiquette of a beauty queen. Do you have what it takes? How to behave like a proper and ideal beauty queen. If you are just starting in this industry or trying to get into this industry, I suggest that you use this video as like a checklist for you to, see if you qualify to be a beauty queen, if you fit in, and if you are a beauty queen. A beauty queen embodies grace. And by grace, I don't mean just how you carry your body or how you carry yourself, but I mean being in control of your actions and your thoughts. You cannot be easily angered. You can't be quick to react to how you feel. You can't be quick to say anything that you're thinking before you properly think about it and speak in a bit of a thoughtful and respectful way. A beauty queen has respect for everyone, and she treats everyone with respect, including herself, mostly herself. You can see even by the way she walks that she has utmost respect for herself. She sits with grace. She speaks with grace. She's thoughtful when she speaks. She's polite. She does not brag. She has poise. And most of these things are not things that you can be taught. There is a natural element to it. Yeah, that's what I believe. You can tell when a person is naturally graceful. You can sense it even if they just sit there and quiet. You can sense their natural grace. That is the grace that I'm talking about, the grace that a beauty queen embodies. She is warm and friendly. Being cordial is something that anyone can be, that anyone can learn, but that of a beauty queen is natural, so it does not have a time frame. She will not tomorrow wake up as a bitch, sorry to say, but she will always be warm. There will always be this aura of welcome around her. A beauty queen must be cosmopolitan. She must understand and live by the moral standards of being a beauty queen, not just throughout her reign, but her whole life. Even when you're a wife, even when you're a mom, we should always grasp the beauty queen in you. Initially, things like tattoos, any form of body ink, multiple piercings were not allowed in the beauty pageant industry. But I think those rules are slowly getting dissolved in the shift in what societies accept now and the understanding of the whole world about how multifaceted women are and embracing that about women, and generally the rules that govern the world now. But understanding and living by the moral standards of being a beauty queen is basically knowing what is required of a beauty queen and living strictly by that your entire life. Sounds like so much pressure now that I say it, but really, if it is in you, it's effortless. She must also dress gracefully. This is just being elegant at all times and dressing in a way that is well put together and screams beauty queen, elegance. She must have a likable personality. She must be relatable, genuine, and selfless by nature. From a judge's perspective, we can see it if you have a likable personality, if everyone will want to chat to you, if everyone wants you around them. It's like you're wearing the crown on your head already. It screams for you. A likable personality is like the most beautiful thing about a human being and the most like the winning thing, yeah, about a woman who wants to be a beauty queen. That's your win. That's how you win. And a whole lot of other things, but a likable personality it's what we need. In the olden days, or way before civilization, if I said that a beauty queen has to be entrepreneurial, it wouldn't make any sense. But I think now, with how things are and how the industry has evolved, it's understandable why you must be a business-minded person in order to succeed in this industry. It's because you will not always be a part of pageants that are well established, or pageants that can give you platforms that will change your life forever. So you might just have to create that yourself. You might just be the only key to creating a portfolio of international standard, a portfolio that will attract brands to you, that will award you platforms that you need in order to grow, and sponsorships that will elevate any projects that you may have, or elevate you as an individual. So you need to be somewhat driven to use your talents to make money, and also to be able to think in a way that will create multiple streams of income for yourself, not only during the reign, but even after the reign. I think I always talk about how a beauty queen needs to know herself, but I'll get to that. Part of knowing yourself is also knowing your cultural background. A beauty queen needs to know the ins and outs of her country, of her community, the different cultural practices and norms, the tribes that exist in her country, in her community. She needs to know about her country's political structure. Okay, not necessarily get involved or even publicly announce which political party she favors or falls under. Oh my gosh, never do that. If you ever plan to get into the beauty pageant industry and actually win and be relevant, do not associate yourself with any political party, ever. Don't publicly favor any political party. She also needs to know what kind of head of state she comes from. Is it a kingdom? Is it a presidency? She needs to know all of that. Being strong in knowing who you are is knowing where you're from. A beauty queen walks with purpose. Her head is always held high, her eyes forward. A beauty queen is never hunched over. Her feet are not dragging because she knows where she's going. Even how she walks, she demands respect. Even when you see her walk, you want to respect her. She has to be a naturally empathetic person. The reason for empathy is because of how many causes a beauty queen will be engaged in throughout her reign, even post-reign. She has to be empathetic in order to execute each and every one of them with absolute and outstanding excellence and dedication. So if she's not empathetic, it's not everything that she does or every cause that she takes on that she will show 100% love to. We'll see it even by the number of posts on their Instagram, and mostly what their face tells us and what the story is and how they share the story of whatever the cause is. We'll know. So she has to be an extremely empathetic person so that she feels for every single one of them, so that everyone that she meets that needs help, she gives help to, because she understands and feels their pain. Now, about knowing yourself. This is very important. I think this goes out to everyone. When you know yourself, because of how evolved the world is and how there is a platform that we have now put ourselves on, that gives everyone and anyone the opportunity to say anything about you, to poke you however they want, and to try and make people see you as whatever they want. You need to know yourself very well. You need to understand yourself so much that no one can say absolutely anything about you and then you fall or you crumble. When you know yourself, you know why you are wherever you are. You know why you are. Okay, I'll keep referring to the pageant industry and the stage and the pageant. But I would like everyone and anyone in any industry to take this. When you know yourself, you know why you are here. You know why you entered. You know why you put yourself on this platform. So, should anything try and shake you, it's not very easy for them to, because you have a plan. You know why you came here. You have a plan. You know what you're getting out of being here. So whatever comes along to try and shift your focus will not be able to, because you know what is on the other side. You know what is at the end of the tunnel. If you are a person that knows how to critique themselves very well, then you know what you can do and you know what you cannot do. So it doesn't matter what anyone else says. When you know that you know how to do this thing, then it's fine. You'll continue doing it and the numbers will tell you. How many jobs are you getting? How many brands want to collaborate with you? How many stores are asking you to model for them? The numbers will tell you. It's not about what one single person is saying or what a group of people is saying. So knowing yourself is very important. And by knowing yourself, I don't mean knowing what your name is. It's about understanding and knowing your values, knowing what you are, what you want out of life, where you're going, what you have the capability to achieve, what you have achieved, and what you were called for. That is very, very important. What were you called for? Because we all have a different purpose on earth. So what is yours? Do you know that? Once you know that, you know yourself. Because of the dynamics of this industry, you can find yourself feeling like you need to be in competition, or feeling like there are people who are in competition with you. So when you know yourself very well, you know that you're not here to compete with anyone but who you were yesterday. That's the only person you compete with. The person you were the day before, because you want to be better than who you were yesterday. And that should drive you to work harder, to push harder for your goals to happen, for you to smash those goals. And lastly, a beauty queen is resilient. Do you know that you can enter the same pageant 5 times and only win the 5th time? Or you can enter different pageants and never win, but win like years later. So the point is, don't give up. The point is, if you were meant for this, then it's just a matter of it not being your turn, it not being your time. And that is it, kings and queens. I hope this video was helpful. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and watch some of my other videos on this channel. Please connect with me on Instagram. I really, really love that. Mwah!